What's up, YouTube? Gomsy here. That's Gomcse. It stands for Go Make Cool Stuff Every Day, but it's a stupid name, but I'm stuck with it. And I will start all my videos like that until people remember. Anyway, so I got this Hydra Stomper with Steve Rogers from Hot Toys. There's my opening blade from the What If series. So I'm going to open this right now, and hopefully I have better luck than I have with the last two things they sent me, which had crushed boxes on the inside. All right, let's pause for a moment and I will start opening this. Okay, let's see. I have torn it, and now I've got this one. Let me give you a little more view here. This box is gigantic. It's probably 3 feet by 2 feet by 10 inches. Oh, that's nice. Yeah. All right. That's like a little flippy thingy they put on top. Really nice. That's super cool. Actually, I'm going to take another look at that. You could hang that on a wall. I actually might just hang that on a wall. Beautiful. All right. That's nice. Oh, hello. Okay, so it doesn't have an inner box. That little cover was the inner box. I know this is the Steve figure. This is the Hydra Stomper. Let's see what they've got. Looks like I have to use 2 hands for that, so I will be right back. Let me pause. Okay, yeah, so on this box there are 4 little circular pieces of tape, one on each of the 4 sides. And this dude is heavy. He is heavy. Holy cow. All right. There we go. He's got padded protection. You know, oh, that's nice. Wow. That looks great. Okay. Fantastic. This dude is huge, and he's heavy. Oh, wow, yeah, he's heavy. Wow, yeah, he's super cool. You know, he's forced into this pose. You cannot move his legs. They call this like the power pose. And I know they did it to save money. I wish we could move the legs because it's going to look a little weird if you ever want to put him into the position where he's flying. But yeah, he's super cool. I'm very impressed. This is beautiful. You know, this comes off, and his eyes will light up, and then the chest will light up here. Yeah, this is great. I'm really happy. Let me get some of this stuff off of here, and I'll be back. I thought this might be worth it. I'm taking the plastic and the foam off. All of the joints are protected by a little thin sheet of foam, which is nice. And these flap up and down, so you can remove the tape. And I actually can do that one-handed. But yeah, there's a lot of plastic protection going on here. And by the way, that was the Steve figure. He's in there in the box. You know, they sell one of these without the Steve figure. You can just buy the Hydra Stomper. But I wanted the Steve figure. I think he really completes it. I also have the Captain Carter figure, so I'll set them up with that and maybe do a follow-up video. All right, hang on. Let me get this thing off of here. All right, I was able to take that plastic off. His hands actually pop off. Here, see if I can do that here. See, the hands, they just pop off. It looks like the same ball joint they used on the large Hulk figures. And then it just snaps back into the wrists. And so there is some wrist action here, and the fingers close. They've got joints on all the fingers. I will show you there. So you can bend the fingers down and basically make a fist out of it. So that's cool. You can get some good expression out of these hands. Nice. Yeah, it's a beautiful, very heavy figure. It's actually heavier than I thought it was going to be. I mean, I knew it was going to be a big figure. I knew it was going to be a heavy figure, but it's heavier than I thought it was going to be. That says a lot. So, there we go. You guys may end up seeing some of my socks, wearing socks. But that makes it fun, right? You're here when I'm opening it. Oh, the elbows, you hear that? It clicks. They click pop. Like the Thanos figure, if you guys have that. But yeah, he's a good looking figure. I'm impressed. I like it. You know, I know they put him in this position because if they didn't, he's gonna fall, right? Let me see here. There we go. Yeah, I think he's a little front heavy, actually. So you have to be careful. I'm gonna probably put something under one of his feet just to keep him leaning back. But yeah, super cool. All right. Does he come with any other stuff? Yes, there's a bottom. Yep, there's a secondary tray here. Let me open that secondary tray. Okay. Oops. It was four more pieces of tape for the secondary tray. And what's down here? Oh, batteries. Oh, is there a third? Oh, no, that's the top. Let's see. There's a stand in there. Oh, that's how he doesn't fall. Okay. Oh, that's a flying stand. My understanding is you can pose him into the position of flying by putting this thing. There's a belly stand, and if you use the belly stand, you can lay him on the belly stand. Otherwise, I think you just set the belly stand under his groin area, and he will stand on his own without falling forward. So maybe I don't need to put anything under him. I am going to pause now so that I can open this up and show you what's inside. Okay, so inside the secondary is his jetpack. I actually forgot about that. Things held on with a magnet. There's a little magnet. Snaps in place up there. So it's got batteries. It's got, these look like steps. You can put steps on him so that you can put other characters on him. He's got like bars here, and so you can actually hang other figures off of him, which I think is super cool. Here's the stand. So I think you have a choice here. It's a big stand. It's nice. What does it say? It says, it's actually written on the bottom, Marvel 2022 Hot Toys Limited, all rights reserved. I assume this is the front, the Hydra Stomper. All right, super cool. So I'm going to guess, I keep saying super cool because, let's be honest, this is super cool, right? It looks like this stand is only for when you want him to fly. Looks like it does not work to just hold him up. So I would definitely put something under him. All right, let me pull this out of here. This is huge. It's just huge. I really like this. We haven't even gotten to the Steve figure yet, but it looks like I will have to read some instructions to make sure I put everything in the right spot. But let me pause this and put this on his back. Okay, before I put this on his back, I lifted it up, and this piece, there was a piece here I didn't realize, it went flying. When I popped this out, this piece went flying like a catapult, like it got catapulted. This, I just happen to know, is not going to focus for me, right? Oh, there you go. That's an antenna. Anyway, this is an antenna, and it goes here in his shoulder, up on the top. If I could figure that out, we would all be wealthy people. Yeah, you just pop it in right there. And now he's got an antenna. All right, let me pause again. All right, this was a little confusing, but there are five, 5. One in the center. There are pegs on the back of the jetpack, and the pegs on the back of the jetpack snap into the back of the character. So you have to remove the magnetic plate, and after you snap that in place, there's a screw, and you have to screw it down. After you screw it down, you put this plate back in place, and it is direction sensitive. If I try to put it in the wrong way, it will not go on. But if I just flip it around, it literally just snaps in place and covers that screw. So this is how they are balancing the figure, apparently. That weight of that, ooh, he is so heavy. The weight on the back is what balances him out. So now I feel like he won't fall. You don't need anything. I don't need to put anything under his feet. He is fine. All right, and his chest opens up because you can put the entire figure, an entire 12-inch Steve figure, at least in here. I don't know if you could put a standard Captain America in there or some other figure, or even Captain Carter. I don't know yet. It's my first time opening this thing up. But that with the back jetpack on him, he stands on his own. It's great. All right, I will figure the rest of this out. Let me pause real quick and grab the Steve figure, because this stuff here, this is all secondary stuff. This is a control panel. This goes inside, and it has this panel here that I assume is for the batteries. This panel will light up, and that's what will make his chest glow. So that's what this is going to be, I'm pretty sure, and it's got magnets inside. So batteries, magnets, you put this inside, and there's an on-off switch at the top here. So this will, I assume this is going to light up. This is going to light up, and that will make his chest light up. So not sure if I'm going to bore you with that. Maybe you guys want to see it and see if there's time to do it, and if my camera doesn't drop out on me, then we'll be good to go. All right, let me pause to get the Steve figure. Just a quick look here at the box before I open him up. It's kind of simplified. It's just a lot of cardboard. There's cardboard you can see through. It's just a corrugated cardboard box, and it looks like they put these sides on it just to make it fit inside the box in a nice tight thing. The whole Steve box is only where you see the color, the drawing of the Steve Rogers. So let me get him out of there. Yeah, it's nicely wrapped. They use a high quality plastic, if maybe you can call it high quality, but it's a nice feel. There's a quality feel to the plastic and the wrapping. This box actually has a texture on the back. I normally don't spend a lot of time on the packaging unless there's a problem with it, but let me spend a moment on this because this packaging is beautiful and it's perfect. It's actually got texture. You can feel it. And then this piece, the color, the pictures of the actual characters is glossy smooth. So this has texture. You can feel, it's almost a matte finish, like a matte finish paper, a matte finish, what's that paper? Not inkjet paper, almost like a matte finish inkjet paper. It's very nice. And then you go into glossy, and that's super cool. So it's beautiful. Normally I complain about packaging, not going to complain about the packaging this time. It's awesome. Let me get him out of here so you can see this. There's the Steve figure. I'll get him out of this box. The lighting here is pretty good, but it's very reflective. All right, let me get him out of the box. Okay, interestingly, opening the top of the box was the hardest part. I almost tore the flap because he was in there it was in there so securely. But there is no there's no tape. There's no tape on the sides of this one, the plastic cover just popped right off. So let me get him here so you can see the face, and I'm seeing it for the first time myself. So, okay, they did a great job with him. Look at that. He's little Steve in his jumpsuit. He came with some extra hands. He's got pointing hands and saluting hands and grabbing hands. And the grabbing, grippy hands are going to be good for mounting him on the Stomper. So, you know, they did a nice job. I'm not going to go into too much detail here. We're already a little over 15 minutes. And, you know, I personally don't like videos that are over 15 minutes. So I'm trying to keep this quick for you all, but still give you a chance to see the Hydra Stomper and the Steve figure. But yeah, it's a beautiful set. It's an expensive set. This was what, $700? Yeah, it was expensive. $700 plus what, tax and shipping. But here's Steve next to the Stomper. You know, it's big. It's big. Make sure you got some shelf space for this boy. But yeah, it's really nice, very nicely done. He moves, his joints actually move like butter. There's no, he moves way better than a lot of the other Hot Toys figures. He just, very smooth, everything locks in place. What I mean by locks is when I move it, it stays where I put it. There's no loose joint anywhere. It's just very nicely tight. It almost feels like the Fison figures. Really nice. Yeah. So here, I'm on top of the world. I'm not giving you a very good view here. The thing is just so big. I didn't expect that. So let me see if I can back up here a little bit. But there you go. There's the Hydra Stomper with the Steve figure. It's beautiful. You know what? I highly recommend this. They shipped as soon as I paid it, just a couple of days. They required a signature, but I'm really liking this figure a lot. This set is just amazing. It's gorgeous. It's going to look beautiful on a shelf. So highly recommended. This is the Hot Toys Marvel Studios What If, the Hydra Stomper and Steve Rogers 1/6 scale collectible set. Again, it's about a little over $700, and then add shipping and tax, and it gets pretty expensive. But you know, I'm sorry I didn't buy the Hulkbuster when it came out, and look what happened with the pricing on that after it sold out. The stupid thing's like $1,500 to $2,500. I didn't want to miss out again. I feel like this set is worth the money. It actually, to me, it's worth the money, even with the limited movement on the legs. He does move at the hips, I believe. Yeah, he swivels at the hip. So, you know what? I can live with that. I love it. They gave me a position that I can use. I probably would have set him up with legs like that standing on a shelf. I'm never planning on setting him up flying, so that doesn't matter. Besides, flying, you have to flip his head up like this, and I'm like, what the heck? No. So, there you go. All right. This is Gomsey signing out. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it was informative. You know, that's the thing, right? We try to take care of each other in this collecting world, and when do you want to spend money? When do you not want to spend money? Money is scarce. But yeah, this looks really good. There's the What If stand for Steve, which will lock in with the other bases that they have for the Avengers. All right, YouTube, that's it. Gomsey out.